Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Today we're going to do elephant, but we're not doing Ganesh because we did Ganesh, and I'm Ganapatsy, I adore Ganesh, but we did Ganesh when we did Muladhara Chakra. Today I want to evoke the energy of Africa's elephant. Not even India's, Africa's, the big, beautiful, big tuskers, those big, big elephants, and how amazing they are, and how royal they are, and how fabulous they are. So this is where we're going today, into that magnificent energy of elephant. So what I want you to all to do is lie down on your tummies. So lie flat on your tummies. You can bring your hands underneath your one palm on top of the other and put your forehead on your palms, or you can bring your arms to the side and turn your head to the side. I don't mind how you do it, as long as you got this feeling that your heart is in Mother Earth. You want to really feel that there's a resonance with your heart and Mother Earth. Okay, so the most unbelievably fantastic thing about elephants is how they communicate. They make these wonderful, incredible, low frequency growls, rumbles through their belly. Those go at least 6 kilometers and can be picked up through the earth, through the pads and through the soles of the elephant's feet. So I want you just to feel vibration. So today we're going to, as much as we possibly can, start to get a sense of vibration. It's so unbelievable. So I'm just going to play the bowls for a few moments, and I'm not going to talk because I believe that you can't hear me. So just see if you can hear the bowls and feel the vibration of the earth. So feel your resonance through your heart, through the whole front side of your body to the earth. Elephants are so amazing that they can pick up tsunamis, earthquakes, way before they happen, because they have this incredible ability to pick up frequency. They're completely tactile. So today is about sensing the incredible gift that elephants can give us. As we move through this 3-dimensional world into the 5th dimensional world, it's going to be more and more about vibrations. The vibration of the earth has already shifted. Schumann's resonance, if anyone wants to look it up, is fascinating how the resonance of the earth has already changed through no pollution, noise pollution, physical pollution, the less people, less density. So as we move into this new way of being, it will never be the same again. We can't go back to the old. So we want to learn to become more and more in tune with the sensations and the vibrations around you. So now with your bellies on the earth, just feel that you're occupying the most space that you possibly can on Mother Earth, and then slowly bring your hands into Sphinx. So the palms are in front of you. I think Ellie here is preventing you from seeing me. So palms in front of you, and then lift up your chest, and just feel your bellies now pushing into the earth. So the elephants make their magnificent low rumbling noises. We can't even hear them. They're called infrafrequencies. And they go out and they communicate through resonance through the earth, and in the pads of their feet they have these beautiful like sponges. So actually basically elephants kind of like walk on tippy toes. That's why they walk so softly, because they've got these huge sponges underneath their feet. And then these sponges absorb that vibration and they hear through frequency. Yes, they hear through their ears, but they hear more through frequency. They hear long distance through frequency. So let us see if we can tune into that energy in our belly. And we're just going to take a few long, slow ahs, not ums, just ow, into our belly. So take a deep inhale and ow. And feel, push your belly into the earth. And really feel that. And again, so feeling a sense of resonance within you, coming from a rumble within you. We all have these abilities. Elephants are just incredibly heightened. So it goes beyond even intuition and psychic ability. It goes to being able to detect frequency. One last time. And then slowly drop yourselves down. Put one palm on top of the other and just let yourselves rest on the mat. And feel this whole of earth energy drawing into you. Connect with the earth. Now the amazing thing about these beautiful huge giants, they're the biggest land mammal, is that they walk very softly. They can do a lot of destruction to the trees with their trunks, but they walk softly. They really do walk very softly. You don't hear them clomping along. So they're very, very in tune with vibrations around them. Sensors. So their sensory perception is very heightened. So we're wanting to let ourselves become more aware of this ability within us. And then slowly bring your hands by your sides. Keep your elbows tucked in. Keep all 10 toenails on the floor. And just gently push up through Cobra. You don't want to go too heavy, and come to a seated position. So there's so many attributes to elephant, but at the moment we're just tuning into these magnificent, beautiful, big African elephants when they rumble, that low rumble that goes through into elephants 6 kilometers away, can pick it up and can communicate and know with their family members, which is so amazing. So placing your hand on your belly, take a big inhale into your belly, and take an equally long, slow exhale out your belly. And a big inhale into your belly. And a big exhale out your belly. Now we're going to hum out the belly. So we're going to go and it's hard to get that vibration down into your belly, but you really want to feel it. Let's try it with an ah. So big inhale. Breathe into the belly and squeeze out the belly. Now notice if you're starting to feel just a little bit different with all this owing. It's called toning, guys. So there's a beautiful healing that can be done through toning, through using different tones. So we're just working that, and the arm can be broken up into 3. So we're just focusing in on the bottom arm. So it's ah, ooh, So we're not going into the third eye at all today. We want to really just go into this resonance of feeling this vibration, this earthly vibration, right deep here in the belly and even into the root. So let's ah one more time. Big inhale. And then close your eyes and feel. Feel how all this toning, even if you're not getting the sensation of it coming through the belly, is shifting the conscious awareness in your body so that you can feel what's happening around you so much more. Take your palms and rub them together. So we have the same tactile energy through our hands as Ellies have through their feet. So our fingertips, so if you rub your thumbs against your fingertips, our fingertips are incredibly sensitive. Our palms are incredibly sensitive. So as you feel this, feel that as you can feel that heat. And as you do this, you can actually feel vibration. In yoga it's called tejas, but you can actually feel this vibration. And if you rub them really, really, really nice and hard, they get nice and warm. And then again, you can feel this incredible, incredible sense of energy. You can even pull your palms apart and you can take this energy and you can throw it from one palm to the other, or you can stretch it. So just get that awareness, because energy and sound, vibration and sound, all the same thing. And as we want to become less talking and more feeling in our whole being, so how does the earth feel at this moment in time after all our lockdowns? How does it feel? And then coming, just take your hands and gently rub your feet, because here too, we ground through our feet. So often we say, oh, I'm so ungrounded, and the advice that will come to us, so rub these feet well, is, oh, go and stand in the garden, or go stand in some beach sand, or go and ground yourself into the earth. So we really want to feel this now. We want to feel this awareness that through our feet and through our hands is this beautiful resonance with Mother Earth. Okay, and then come onto your hands and knees. And hopefully you're going to feel through your palms a little bit more of a resonance through those palms. So as you push them down, I want you to feel, it's called recoil and rebound. So I want you to feel that the energy is going from your palms and you're listening to the vibrations around you, and then you're drawing them up through your palms. So it's going down and it's lifting up. So I'm kind of exaggerating, but that's kind of what you want to be feeling, but you want to be feeling it coming up through your arms. So as we inhale into cat and we exhale into our first down dog, open your feet wide so that you can push your feet as much as you possibly can into the earth and kind of get this wonderful resonance with the earth. So feel the palms, feel them rooted into the earth, and feel your feet rooted into the earth. Take your left foot and just bend it and really push into those toes. Push into those toes. So imagine you have big elephant feet and you're pushing into your toes. Now stay on your toe. As you lift the other toe up, you can bend your knees a little bit. So now you're on both toes, and then straighten your left leg. So we're doing it slowly. Then come back onto both toes, and then release the right. Back onto both toes, release the left. Back onto both toes, release the right. Keep going for a few times. Good. And then come back to center, and hopefully feel a little bit more through the ball of your feet. Walk your feet closer together. Turn your left foot over so that it is squishing down into the earth. Give it a good squish. And release, and turn your right foot over and squish it into the earth. And then slowly walk your feet towards your hands and slowly, slowly roll up. Roll your shoulder blades. Bring your legs together. So you do not want to bend any of your legs. You want them to be completely straight, but I want you to get the sense of grounding into the earth. So as you push down on your right leg, it's only going to come just a teeny weeny little bit up your left leg, but you push down and you see if you can lift your left foot off the floor. As I say, it's just maybe a few millimeters or centimeters, just very little, because this leg is straight. Now you feel how you push down and then lift up in order to hinge. Now don't hinge this hip up. You want to get the hinge through the standing leg. You want the standing leg to lift. So you want the right leg to lift the left. And then slowly release. Now feel how much more activation there is through your right leg. Push down into your left. Push, push, push. And then with the activation of this left leg, you lift the right. Feel this, guys. And then slowly release. Take your left foot and just make a twirl. And twirl in the other direction. And turn it over. And shake the foot out. And other side. So elephants are royalty. Elephants teach us matriarchal energy as well, because the matriarch is so powerful and they are so family orientated. It is amazing how there's the grandmother, the matriarchal energy, and then you've got the mothers underneath, and so 3 generations live together in harmony, and they look after each other. The whole tribe looks after each other. The whole herd. It's so amazing. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, bring your feet the width of the mat. Now ground into those feet. Really ground into those feet. Big inhale, bring your arms up, and exhale, come into tabletop. Feel your feet grounding into the earth, and feel your heart resonating down into the earth. Take your arms behind you, interlace your fingers, and squeeze your palms together. Now, as you squeeze your palms together, open your heart. So these beautiful giants evoke in us also a sense of incredible loyalty, family values, family connections, relationships. They say elephants never forget because they remember those that treat them well and those that don't. And then bending your knees, come up. In Africa, there's a beautiful guy, Lawrence Anthony, who wrote a book called The Elephant Whisperer. Bend your knees and just go from side to side. And after he passed, and they brought his ashes home, they hadn't seen the elephants near the homestead for a while because he has this beautiful game reserve in KwaZulu-Natal, and all the elephants came to visit his remains. They just knew he was there, even just his remains. And that's the amazing ability of elephants. Just I want you to fall in love with them. Most of us Africans are incredibly in love with our elephants, but I want you to fall in love with them even more for their incredibleness, their energies. Okay, take your arms behind you, open your heart. So we're going to open our hearts to any energy. Inhale, lift and open your heart. Push your hips forward. Exhale, down you come. Inhale, open your heart. Push your hips forward. Exhale, down you come. Inhale, open your heart. Push, push, push. Now, as you open your heart, stay here and push your feet into the earth. Really feel yourself rooted into the earth, but heart open. And then slowly come down. Release, bring your palms forward. You're coming into a wide-legged down dog. Have your palms the width of the mat as well. And push now both palms and feet into the earth as you lift the energy up. So you're pushing down to lift up. Connecting, really connecting to Mother Earth. Drop one knee, drop the other knee. Bring your big toes to touch and stretch your arms forward. Drop your forehead onto the floor and just really connect. See if you can feel your whole body in Mother Earth. Breathe into it. Pushing those palms into the earth, feel your mat. Feel like there's a line of energy that goes from your palms into the earth, from your whole body into the earth. And then very slowly come up. Bring your knees together, bring your hands back. Inhale into cat and push back once more into your down dog. Okay, rooting into Mother Earth, inhale into plank. Now feel the power of plank and feel the power of elephant. Push the palms down, push the feet in, breathe into it, keep the belly nice and firm. Just have this incredible feeling of pushing into the earth but drawing up from the earth. So I'm going to exaggerate a little bit. So you want to feel like the earth is pushing up through your palms into you. This beautiful resonance. Drop onto your knees, come back into child's pose. Take a moment. Keep your palms very much grounded into the earth so that there's always this feeling of this incredible connection. Frequency, resonance. We as humans learn through our sacred bowls, through mantras, through voice, through singing, about frequencies, about resonance. But everything in life has a resonance. And it's when we tune into the resonance, when we resonate on the same frequency as something, that is where we get beautiful connections and healings. And elephants have got this amazing ability. This is really their forte. The subtle, brilliant energy of being able to communicate through pure vibration. Just beautiful. So they can feel what another's feeling. Whether it's sadness, worry, grief. Just imagine that you could just emit your energy so much so. We do it a lot through body language. You can pick up how somebody's feeling when they come in and their energy is low. You can feel it. So we have this ability too. But imagine if we could communicate even more. And we can if we open ourselves up to resonance. Come back, tuck your toes under and push back. Okay, you're going to flatten your left foot and you're going to bring your right foot up. You're going to keep your right knee bent and you're going to come into triangle. So now you're feeling this through your feet. So again, I want you to feel that going down your legs into the earth. This is a Deal Pakabal's lessons, by the way. Really, and I just thought about it so much when I was meditating on elephant today. And Nikki and I on our walks spoke elephant the whole time. So pushing this energy into the earth through your legs. So pushing down, I'm exaggerating, and then pulling up so that your whole body lifts. So you've got this complete downward and upward draw of energy into the earth. Pause for a moment, close your eyes, feel the soles of your feet. Just sense if you can get that awareness. It's an incredible sense of grounding. So when we walk on the earth, we want to feel. We want to feel that we're connected to the earth. Bring your arms out. Big inhale, hinge yourself forward. Exhale, come down into triangle. Now all the while, it is pulling down and lifting up, recoiling and rebounding. Rebounding down into the earth and then recoiling yourselves back up through your legs. So feel that energy moving up your legs. Breathe into it. Feel your heart is open here. Feel your belly, so firm your belly. And then just inhale and exhale through your belly. So it's not Kapalabhati, it's more Bhastrika, but it's a big forced exhale. So there's a lot of talk lately about gut intuition, that there's so much knowledge in our gut. So really feel that you're evoking this intuition, this knowing from your gut. And then slowly on your next inhale, up you come. Step your feet together. Bring your hands into prayer. Again, recoil and rebound through your feet and just feel. Take a moment. Maybe there's a bit of a buzzing in your head. Maybe there's a buzzing. See if you can get that buzzing to go from your head and through your whole body. So third eye has the amazing ability to actually tune into vibrations, unseen worlds, but our whole body has. And today we want to be like the elephants. We want to feel that our whole body is actually vibrating, all the way from our feet, all the way down into the earth, and then all the way up through the crown of the head. You can simply step the feet out again and turn in the opposite direction. So taking the left foot out, the right foot in. Keep the belly nice and firm, curl the tailbone, and lift up. Now, recoil, rebound, really down and up. Breathe, come over and down into Trikonasana, triangle. Breathe into it, guys. Beautiful big breaths. Now, I want you to, again, breathe into the belly, feel the belly open, and as you exhale, make it quite a forced exhale. So it's 2 more. And then hold it there. Big inhale, up you come. Turn your feet, step your feet together. And again, sense. Really get this wonderful sense. So another thing that elephants have is these beautiful trunks. So open your feet the width of your mat. And the end of the trunk is so amazing. The trunk has got so many muscles in it, but the end of the trunk is like 2 little fingers. And they can pick up things, the tiniest things, and put them into their mouth, or they can pick leaves off to put into their mouth, so that there's an incredible sensation. So again, rub your palms together again. Just rub your fingers over your thumbs and get this awareness that we too have this incredible healing, this capacity to heal through our palms, and this capacity to feel. Anybody's in pain, we touch them. So now we're going to really feel the elephant's trunk. So we're going to interlace our fingers and have our pointer fingers showing. And then slowly come down, pigeon toe, and feel like you're just swaying these arms, and let them be a visualization of your trunk. This is from children's yoga. So really just flow your whole body and feel yourself rooted into the earth and flowing. Now imagine, elephants, by the way, are incredible swimmers, and they use their trunks kind of like a snorkel. Absolutely incredible swimmers for their size. And then come back, bend your knees. So now as if you're trumpeting all this beautiful water over you, big inhale and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. And inhale, and exhale. Inhale, open, exhale. Inhale, open. They love having fun in water. And over. And last time, over and down. And then place your palms onto the floor and just let your heads hang. Feel again this wonderful connection. Breathe into it. And slowly, slowly roll yourselves up. Roll your shoulder blades. Good. Standing at the front of your mat. You go this way. Take a lovely big inhale, open. Take an equally long, beautiful exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot comes back and flattens. We're coming into Vipassana. So have a nice big stance. You take your right palm and you gently cartwheel it up. The same story, guys, rooting into the earth, lifting up through the soles of your feet. So actually feel that you're lifting those inner arches. So you, like you've got suction cups underneath your soles of your feet. Feel that. Bend into it. Breathe into it. And then again, deep belly breaths. Last one, hold it, and now we're going to ah through our bellies. And when we are through our bellies, we want to feel like we're grounding this energy into the earth and picking it up from the earth. So we're resonating a vibration through our bodies into the earth. So big inhale. Okay, big inhale, exhale, cartwheel your hands over, tuck your back toe under, and push back into your down dog. Rooting into palms, rooting into feet. Breathe into it. Inhale into plank. Keep it nice and firm. Really get this awareness of a nice firm energy. Big inhale, exhale, push back. Breathe, guys. Inhale, come forward into plank. Keep it nice and firm. Big, strong elephants. Exhale, push back. Drop onto your knees. Take child's pose. Feel, feel, feel. Breathe. Inhale back up onto your hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, push back into your down dog and step your feet forward. So one foot, and see if you can step lightly. Other foot. Now ground those feet, ground them into the earth. In fact, put your hands on top of your feet and really ground into them, even if you bend your knees. So have your palms on top of your feet and feel this energy, this vibration. And then slowly keep the belly nice and firm. Inhale, swoop your arms up and around, and exhale. Beautiful. Feel the power of elephant. Feel the love of elephant. Feel the communication of elephant. Feel the awareness of elephant. This big, beautiful animal, huge, that is so nurturing and wonderful to its whole family members, who can feel sorrow. We've actually seen elephants cry. So amazing. That can have so much feeling and tactile experience through their bodies that they can sense an earthquake. Big inhale, open. Exhale, swan dive down. In the tsunami, all the elephants ran away. The people should have watched the elephants. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, you're going to take a big step back with your left foot and bend your front knee. Your left foot is behind your heel of your front foot, and we're coming back into our warrior. Breathe. Strong poses, big poses, occupying as much space as we possibly can in this earth. Elephants occupy a lot of space, so these are big poses today where we can occupy as much space as we possibly can. Root into those feet, lift up from the earth. Open and spread your toes. Feel underneath your feet. Really feel where your feet meet the mat. Then feel where your palms, bottom of your palms, are touching the energy around you. If you turn your palms up and you bounce, then you feel a different energy to when you turn your palms down. So turn your palms up, feel that energy. Turn your palms down, feel the energy. Look out over your front palm, and we'll do some nice big breaths here into the belly. Good, and we'll do an ah, big inhale. Ah. Feel yourself powerful. Big inhale and exhale, cartwheel down. Tuck your back to under, push back into your down dog. Stretch it out, guys. Feel. Connect. Drop back onto your knees. Take your child's pose. Okay, so we're going to try and activate these hands and knees, feet a little bit more. So you're going to curl your toes under. You do it this way. And sit on your heels. Quite a story. Bring your hands out in front of you. And turn one palm up and one palm down. And open and close these palms. Open and close them. Really get the awareness into the palms. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. And just remember that your hands are an extension of your heart. And again. So the more energy you've got flowing through your palms, the more energy you've got flowing through your heart. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Good. Put your palms down. Gently paddle these feet. Sit on your heels. Rub your palms together again. Give a lot of energy. Then shake these hands. Shake them. Give them a good shake. Then you're going to bring your hands here. Lift one knee. So you're feeling a big stretch through your foot. Come back. Lift the other knee. Come back. Curl your tailbone. And lift up both feet. And if you can't do this, both knees. If you can't do this, then just do one at a time. To take it even further, you can lift your tushy away from your heels. And then slowly release. Now place your palms down. Tuck your toes under. Inhale into cat and come back into your down dog and feel, guys. Feel, feel, feel. Breathe. Root down, lift up. Feel your palms, open and spread your fingertips. Feel into the very tips of your fingers. Feel that you're lifting your inner palms up so that you are soft. So there's a rooting down, but there's a softness as you lift up. So all the weight of the elephant is going into his feet, but he's soft because of those pads, those cushions. And then he's taking all that energy from the vibrations of his family members, and he's lifting them up and hearing them and feeling them and sensing them. So feel that. Feel like your inner arches are lifting, your inner palms are lifting. Breathe. Take a look between your hands and bring the leg forward that is going to allow you to come into the wide-legged position facing your computers. Bring your palms forward. Root in again. Really root into the earth. Feel this nice big wide-legged position, and here we're going to do that breath again. So elephants have this amazing ability to flow through life, even though their shape is so big, even though they're so large. They just kind of, any obstacle that comes in their way, their trunks, which are also very huge organs of feeling, their tusks as well, huge, tactile, very tactile, feeling. So they feel their way through the world. They really feel their way. Okay, inhale and exhale here through your belly. Big, big breaths. And all the while you're doing this breath, pumping it, pumping it, pumping it, inhaling and exhaling, feel this energy through your palms and through your feet. And then pause and just really let your heads hang. Elephants also have an incredible sense of smell. So the males get very agitated when the females come into musk, which is when they can mate with them. So they also have heightened senses, amazingly. They're feeling people. They don't, beings, they don't see so well. So their other senses are really very well organized. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Push down and lift up, make a tabletop. So feel again this rooted energy, this beautiful rooted energy between your palms and your feet. Elephants have one of the longest gestations for their young. So it's up to 23 months, if I stand to be corrected, but I think it is. 23 months, almost 2 years, they carry that baby. So know how intimately the mothers nurture and know their babies. Really how intimately. They normally only have one baby at a time. And those babies come out so complete. They really are the most advanced of the animal babies after being nurtured for 23 months in the womb. So as you open up your legs now, feel your womb energy. Really, especially as women, feel your womb energy, that beautiful space of the womb in second chakra. And just root into that, feel that, and breathe into it. Beautiful nurturing energy. And then bring your hands further back, bend your elbows, and drop your head towards the earth. You can heel toe out a little bit more if you want to. And you can, don't force it, guys. Lift your two sit bones up. What I want you to feel is this rooting in the palms and rooting in the feet. And then slowly come forward again. Take your lovely big stretch here. Feel that we've opened up that whole second chakra, where we nurture, where creation begins. And how incredible the elephants are, that their babies stay there for 23 months being nurtured. That's how nurturing the matriarchs are. They're so nurturing. The young at night are put in a circle and they all protect them. And if something happens to one elephant, another mother will take hold of the baby if there's a problem. So they share responsibility. They co-parent together. And then slowly release. Heel toe your feet in till they are almost hip width apart. And then again, push your palms flat into the earth and let yourselves just hang. Place your hands onto your top of your feet and root in. And then slowly, slowly, slowly roll up and roll your shoulders. Nice. Bring your feet together. Stand in mountain pose. So bring your hands down. Fingertips like they had little weights in them, pushing down. Curl your tailbone, squeeze your belly. Firm stance, guys. Very firm stance. Root into the earth. Lift up to the heavens. Breathe. Feel yourself royal, standing proud, standing like the elephant, proud, bold. They really are royalty. So beautiful, so powerful, and yet so nurturing, and so incredibly tactile, so unbelievably able with this communication of theirs to sense, to really sense the world around them. So we can heighten this by tuning into the animal energies, by hugging a tree, by tuning into the crystals. We can heighten our awareness of the unseen worlds and the worlds around us. So take a moment as standing in Tadasana, mountain pose, to feel the energy around you. Just to feel. Don't have any expectations, just feel. Now when you turn your palms up, bring your palms to your shoulders and turn them up, feel how your palms feel. It's almost like you're holding two balls of light in your palms. Then when you bring your palms down, feel how different that feels. And then when you bring your palms up to the sky, feel how different that feels. And slowly release. We're coming into a standing pose. So root into your right leg. Coming into tree. So trees are like elephants. They have this amazing ability to root deep down into the earth. And they actually say that trees communicate through their roots to other trees in the whole forest. So really the earth has this resonance that allows us to resonate, and certain plants and certain animals have heightened awareness, trees being one of them, like elephants. So we're going to go into the tree pose, taking your left foot either below your knee or above. Bringing your hands into prayer. Now pushing down on your standing leg to lift up. Lift your heart and breathe into it. And just feel, standing tall, rooted into the earth, lifting up into the heavens. Breathe. And then slowly release. Close your eyes. Bring your hands into prayer when you come into Tadasana now, and just feel. And then bring your palms beside you. Strong, powerful, very strong, very powerful energy elephants have. Very, very powerful. Nothing can get to them. They don't have any predators. Their skin is thick, they don't have any predators, so they're strong, they're powerful. And they completely vegetarians, and they know which beautiful energies and which herbs to eat. Roots, so they create medicine in their dung. So they are also medicinal in how they eat and what they put into their bodies. And they eat such a rich diet that they live for 70 years, so they really have a deep understanding of food. Root into your left leg, again, below the knee or above the knee. Bringing your hands into prayer. Breathe. Breathe into it. They eat a lot. They eat all day because they eat so much food. Breathe. Feel. Feel. And slowly release. Stand, open and spread your toes. Feel that connection. Bring your arms down by your sides again. Come forward into the balls of your feet. And then go backwards into your heels. And then come forward into the balls of your feet. And go backwards into your heels. And then go to the right. And then to the left. Now make a circle with your feet. So go heels, right, forward, left. Heels, left, forward, right. And try and open and spread those toes. Taking your arms out to the side, bring your right arm underneath your left. Bend at the elbows, bend your knees. So you're going to root into your left leg now. Take your right leg out to the side and wrap it around. So you're really feeling this leg supporting you now. You really feel the weight of your body. So it's very good for our joints, but it's also a nice pose, eagle pose, Garudasana, to actually feel, to feel that rounding energy into the earth, especially as you lower down. Breathe. So feel, you've got the weight of yourself now rooted into the earth. But can you lift up? Can you lift up? And then slowly release and let go. It's a bit wobbly on that side, sorry. It's okay, some days we wobble. Give it a shake. I hope you're getting the sense of power, because we are more scared of how magnificent we are. We tend to go to our weaknesses instead of owning the magnificence of our being. So let Elephant today heighten that for you. Taking your left arm underneath your right. Bending, now rooting into the right leg, taking the left leg out to the side and wrapping it. Maybe you're just here, or you can wrap around wherever it goes, and then bending and putting weight on that foot. Rooting into the earth. Rooting deeply into the earth. So my whole aim in teaching the animal series is to get you to understand and fall more and more in love with our beautiful animals on this planet. To really appreciate their attributes, their energies, what they give to us. And then slowly release and let go. Give it a shake. You know, there's nothing more wonderful than sitting on that jeep in the safari parks and just watching those elephants. You could actually sit for hours. So now if you can feel that beautiful energy of the elephant, it's going to mean so much more to you. Okay, root back into your feet. Take your hands into prayer. Big inhale, open your hearts. Exhale, flat back, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend your knees and come onto your tippy toes. Take your feet out to the side and then slowly bring your palms forward and stretch. Nice big stretch, guys. And then very slowly bring your tushies down. And we come to opening. Womb energy, nurturing, mother energy, matriarchal energy. um, elephants, the male elephants don't come into their fertility. Elephants are also a sign of fertility and good luck. So the male elephants don't really come into their fertility until after their 20s. So the male elephants tend to stay in the herd with the mothers and the grandmothers, but once they reach fertility, then they are pushed out into bachelor herds. And then they say that elephants tend to keep the same partners or the same partner in a herd that comes and fertilizes, but they are extremely fertile, a symbol of great fertility. If anyone's seen a male elephant, they know they're very well endowed. So elephants are a sense of deep fertility and good luck. We know that also can remove all obstacles, and I said I wouldn't bring Ganesh in, but he's my quintessential hero. So they push anything that's in their way out, and then slowly come forward and just breathe. Hold onto your toes, breathe into your shape. Be so connected to yourself and connected to your whole body that you're feeling this openness, this love. And you want to feel that not only is the second chakra open, but the heart is open as well. Breathing into it. And then slowly come up and bring your knees together. Again, rooting into the earth. Take your hands behind you. So pushing down, going to push down, and we're going to lift up. If your neck worries you, then you look at your knees. Otherwise, you look up towards the heavens. Breathe, guys, and enjoy. Hold it and breathe. Push down to lift up. Push down to lift up. And then slowly release. Stretch your legs in front of you. Find your two sit bones and just draw yourselves down in Paschimottanasana. Stretch of the waist. Breathe. Push your legs now into the earth. So we had rooted through our feet. Feel if you can now root through your legs. So push your legs and then see if you can lift your heels just a little bit so that those legs really feel that resonance. So you want to feel the resonance. We began the class with feeling the resonance through the whole front of the body. Now we want to feel the resonance through the back body. And then slowly, slowly, slowly lie down. Stretch your legs out. Stretch your arms behind you. Turn your palms to face up. And really give a good stretch here and feel your whole back body in the earth. Really get that awareness. And then bending your knees, we're going to do a bridge pose here. Take your hands, and this time for bridge pose, let's just be a little bit different. Turn your palms to face up and put a heel into your palm. So you might need to come up onto tippy toes. Okay, it's going to mean that your bridge is not so high for some of you, but that's okay. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. So you want to feel your feet pushing into your palms, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together, keep your belly firm, and come up into bridge. So feet and palms are together. You really want to feel that awareness. Feel, connect palms and feet into the earth and then lifting up. Keep the belly nice and firm. And then slowly release. One leg. Now take your palms, bend your knees, take your palms underneath you. Push your palms into the floor. Big thumbs touching. Stretch your legs out again. Come onto your elbows. Open your heart. And just breathe. Now breathe into your belly. Not so hard on the exhale, but just really feel your belly open as well as your heart. Whole front side of your body. And And slowly release. We're going to take our left knee and give it a good squeeze just to be sure that your lower back is fine. Squeeze, squeeze it to you, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then see if you can really wrap your arms around your knee. And then we're going to do the other side. And bend both knees and squeeze into us and roll up to a seated position. We'll do one more thing for our hands and feet. We're going to take our hands, open them, and come in between our toes. And just squeeze, guys. Give a good squeeze. And then take your other hand and squeeze. Squeeze your feet together. And then pushing your palm into your foot, grab the foot with the other hand, and then open your fingers and push this foot. And then rub this foot, rub it so that you've got this energy going between. And then squeeze your foot with both hands. Okay, and we're going to do the other side. So you're going to take the hand out and squeeze, put the fingers between the toes, squeeze the foot, okay, squish into it. Take this other hand and give it a good squeeze. Push in, give your foot, put your hand, rub your foot and your hand together. Hug it, squeeze it. Turn your feet to come open and squish with your hands, squish. So I get this relationship between your palms and your feet. And squish, squish, squish. So we're going to end the class with a down dog, and I want you to feel your feet really rooted into the earth and your hands rooted into the earth. And then come back again, both palms onto the floor. You're going to feel much more activity through your palms. Inhale into cat and push back for your last down dog. Now if your heels are not on the floor, walk your feet wider and walk your feet closer up so that you do get your feet on, or your heels on the floor. And if not, bend your knees a little bit. So I really want your feet on the floor completely, your palms on the floor. Feel yourself lifting up, pushing into your fingertips. So really pushing right the way in from your thumbs to your baby fingers, every single fingertip pushing into the floor. Lift up through the palms, so feel like you're drawing energy up through the palms. Feel all four corners of your feet and feel like you're drawing up energy through the inner arches. And breathe. Hold it and breathe. And then slowly drop onto your knees and take child's pose. Just be. You can put one palm on top of the other and rest your forehead. Push those palms into the earth and feel yourself grounding your whole body into the earth. And feel yourself connected to all the beautiful energies of elephant. We truly are so blessed in South Africa and Africa. This is what makes this continent, is our magnificent wildlife. And the more we can protect them and the more we can know them, the more we know them, the more we love them, the more we protect them. So just feel that beautiful, beautiful energy of elephant as you just pause here for a moment. And slowly come up. So we're going to all ow. We're not going to we're going to ow. Because I want to keep it low, and then we'll come into Shavasana. So we'll do a couple of ows here. If you finish before me, then you just ow, okay? Oh, from your bellies, Sit with your palms on your knees, palms face up. And feel that you're holding two beautiful balls of light that are filled with vibration, filled with frequencies. And feel those balls of light vibrating. Feel them vibrating all the way through your palms and all the way up your arms and into your heart. When you feel this vibration in your heart, then begin to feel the vibration as it spreads down through your torso, into your hips, down your legs and into the soles of your feet, and then up into your throat and up into your head. Feel your whole body now in vibration. Have an awareness of the energy around you, your auric field. That too is vibrating with magnificence. So feel this beautiful vibration of the energy around you. And then take your awareness even further and really sense if you can feel the vibration of our planet at this moment in time. Tune into elephant energy to help you to feel these vibrations. Tune into the hum of the universe. Listen but feel. Feel more. Feel the vibration in you and feel that that vibration that you are vibrating, you send out into the universe. So you draw in energy and you spread energy, just like the elephants. They communicate through their beautiful low frequency grumbles, and then they receive through their feet. This pure vibration. See if you can do the same. See if you can feel the vibrational energy around you. The planet, I can tell you for a fact, feels different than it did 8 weeks ago. There's a different resonance, and Schumann's fortunately is proving that to us. There's a different resonance. The animals are definitely feeling it. They are much more prevalent, much more prevalent. There were beautiful, huge, big whales in False Bay, giant whales. We haven't seen that for years. So it's really the animals are coming out because the frequency of the earth is at a much higher resonance. The earth is ascending, we are ascending, and we need to find cognizance. We need to feel this. So we're so blessed to have the animals to teach us. So just pause and feel. And I'd like to say deep gratitude to Elephant today for the beautiful energy, and to my daughter Nikita, who always teaches me from her heart and her animal love. Bring your hands in to create your pulse. And feel. Feel this wonderful energy, and slowly lower yourself down into Shavasana. Take a moment just to settle your whole being. If there are any of you that want to lie flat on your tummies, like we began, feel this, but I want you to feel yourself taking up as much space as you possibly can on Mother Earth, and have this wonderful, wonderful awareness of being connected to this energy of Mother Earth. We are so fortunate to have the energy of Mother Earth. We are so blessed to be on this planet with all these beautiful animals, all this wildlife, all these beautiful energies to be able to tune in and to inspire us. So feel, guys. This is really about feeling, being open to resonance. And then very slowly do your stretches in whatever way feels good for you. It's nice to rub the thumbs against the fingers now, because you can feel how tactile your palms are. All healers heal through their palms. You are all healers. Each and every one of us is a healer. So we heal through our palms. Wriggle, stretch, wriggle those toes. You've got a different appreciation, hopefully, after today's class, of your feet and your hands. Take a lovely big inhale and stretch. You can let out any sounds that you want to. Breathe into it. And then take those knees and give them a wonderful hug. Squeeze them to you. Rock gently from side to side. and then roll over onto your right sides into a fetal position. And just cocoon here for a moment. And then very, very slowly bring yourself to a seated position. Bringing your hands into prayer at your hearts. And giving thanks to Creator for His creation, our magnificent creation, and for Mother Earth and all the inhabitants that inhabit Mother Earth. Loka samasta sukhinu bhavantu. May all beings be free from suffering, and may all beings know light, beginning with me. Namaste, everyone. Thank you. And for my YouTubers, will you please like and definitely subscribe to me? I appreciate it. We will continue the animal series. Namaste, guys.